Yoski Woski, it's your main man Chan, Mind of a Maniac, Cell 20, and some interesting things kind of popped into my head here recently, especially like within like the last 24 hours. So, like everybody's heard the term being inside of a hamster wheel. Like, if you really break it all the way down, everybody is in a hamster wheel. A hamster wheel is like a gun. It's neither good or bad, depending on who's holding the gun and what they depend on doing with the gun. So our hamster wheel is really what we allow within our circle of what we do consistently every single day. So, and a lot of those hamster wheels are kind of fucked up hamster wheels, to be honest with you. And I was in a pretty fucked up hamster wheel. Actually, hamster wheel out the hamster wheel. Out, they all were bad because I was transferring. But certain people actually helped me change my hamster wheel, to be honest with you. Like, y'all have heard me say, like, everything's connected so much, and it really is. Because me meeting my big homie and my coach or sensei at the same exact fucking time, simultaneously, like, that shit, I cannot make that up. Both of them helped me get back, or actually into the hamster wheel that I was supposed to be in, to which the hamster wheel I'm in now, it's bigger than it was whenever I started, but that's because I've added things that I needed to help me to improve my hamster wheel. So certain people, like, I thank God that I met both of them at the same exact time, because my coach got me together physically and my big homie helped me get me together mentally, to where now I ain't gonna say I'm good, but I'm where I'm supposed to be going, because every day it's different. So, but that hamster wheel is still turning the way it's supposed to. Some days it's faster, some days it's slower, but that motherfucker is still churning. I swear for God. But like I said, those hamster wheels, they can grow and we can transfer depending on, because everybody has different things going on in everyday life. Everybody's got families we got to deal with, work, everyday mental struggles, everyday emotional, spiritual struggles, like just everyday life. Everybody's doing life right now. But at some point, we all have to make some type of change if we want better for real, and we gotta improve the hamster wheel. So it's all about controlling what we allow within it. So change is good. Like anything not changing stays the same, and anything staying the same doesn't change. I know it sounds crazy, but it makes sense. But like I said, if it don't make sense, it makes sense, and if it does make sense, it don't make sense. But and I come to find out, like I'm good at building shit and constructing shit, but I'm better at breaking shit down. Like so, I'm a deconstructor. I'm a disruptor. I'm a rebel. I am built to fuck shit up. Like on some real shit, but it is what it is, ain't what it ain't. But one more, like another thing I want to speak on is I was watching Snoop Dogg on Joe Rogan, because I look up to Joe Rogan so fucking much, and one thing he said is, because like Snoop brought for those who don't know, Snoop, he's real big on Def Jam now, and he's bringing people together, and he's bringing Def Jam back to where it used to be. And he brought Joe Rogan a coat, actually two coats, a Snoop coat and a Def Jam coat, and gave him a Def Jam chain, which that motherfucker was hard. I ain't gonna lie. But he said, damn Joe, he said, you look good, you real fit, all that shit. He said, I don't know if these jackets gonna fit. He was like, you look real good though, like you in your 50s, I just now got to 50. And he was like, he works out so much because he's insecure. And that struck me, because that is one of the, well, of course, like there's several reasons why I go so hard and work out, but that is the number one reason why I go so fucking hard, because I'm insecure as shit about what I look like. That's the fucking truth, because I've been up and down my whole entire fucking life. My whole fucking life. Like I come from a family of pure, thoroughbred genetic freaks. I really, really do. I'm the smallest one. I'm the runt. Okay, I'm the second oldest grandchild, but I'm the smallest one. All my little cousins, my little brother, they all giants. They really, really are. But we all like. I just that's where I come from. It's just in my DNA. But when I was a child, I was pretty fucking athletic. Like I got kid pictures of me. Like I remember my mama took us on a vacation and me and my sister were sitting. I can't remember if it was a zoo or an aquarium somewhere. We sitting like on a post and I had a Toronto Raptors jersey on and I'm chiseled. Like I'm defined as a child. Like for real. But like then as a child, like whenever I got sick, started getting sick, because like I said, I've been in the hospital 15, 11 times, actually about 50, not exaggerating, like for real. And being in the hospital so much and going to the doctor so much, they threw me on so much medication to where I blew up. So I went from super athletic to a super chubby, short child. Okay? So being on all that medication and all that shit from asthma, hip surgeries, everything, pneumonia, all that shit, I was just real plump and just real big. So then I didn't really start slimming down until I played football. When I played football, that's when all those freak genetics started kicking in. Okay? Everybody had growth spurts. I had a muscle spurt. So now all the muscles coming on and I'm getting pretty thick. So side note, I hate being called thick. I don't know. So I hate it. I don't, maybe that's another insecurity or something. I don't know. But so now I'm playing football and I'm chiseled, or not really chiseled, but I'm solid. Go to college, I get even more solid. Okay? Come home, then all the bullshit started. Then my dark days started and the drinking. Now I'm to the biggest to where I've ever been in my entire fucking life. To where I can't even look at old pictures. Like it hurts looking at old pictures of myself. So get sick once again in the hospital now, fighting for my life, the 15th time. Now I get super, super, super down, like super small. So, and I swear, I think if I wasn't so fat, and if I didn't have all that muscle underneath that fat, I think I wouldn't be here. Of course, God and unconditional love, that's the two things that save my life. But if I wasn't so thick like that, I honestly think I wouldn't have made it because my body ate itself all the way down. So, once again, small again. Now, I start gaining weight once again. Now, I'm getting fat though. I'm trying to work out as like slow as possible because the doctors told me I'd never be able to powerlift, and here I am powerlifting like a son bitch. So, once again, I'm known for proving people wrong. But I'm not cocky. I swear to God, I'm not cocky. But I say that humbly. And I started to get fat once again, but I'm not as fat as I was. Like whenever I was drinking, I was just short and fat. So, meet my coach and sensei gets me down to where I start losing. And now, I'm where I'm at now. That shit took my whole life to get to where I'm at right now. And I will be goddamn if I'm ever going back to that shit. I swear to God, like, if I ever go back to that shit, take me now. I'm not going back to that shit. So I'm insecure as shit about what I look like. That is one of my insecurities. And that's number one reason why I go so hard. There's several other reasons. Of course, health reasons. I want to live as long as possible. I do want to look decent. I mean, I do want to look good. That's the honest truth. But I'm insecure as shit about what I look like. For real. That's just one of the many insecurities I got. And every one of us has insecurities. We all do. I don't give a fuck who we are. Every single person has one. Everybody. That's mine. And now my stomach hurts. Oh. My name's Changer Denzel Rayleigh, and I'm one insecure motherfucker. It is what it is, ain't what it ain't. Whew, I'm a whole ass goof ass, I swear for God. Mama, I know you're watching this shit, Mama. What the fuck is wrong with me? I didn't mean to cuss at you. You know what? I'm sorry. Please don't swing on me when you see this, or whenever you see me. Please don't swing on me. But yeah, you really did give birth to a maniac, Mama, for real. But I own it. But I just lean into my insecurities. That's why I go so hard, because of that. We need our insecurities to drive us. Just like Jay-Z said, sometimes you need your ego, sometimes you need your ego, sometimes you need your insecurities to drive you. But it's all about controlling it, though. Controlling our insecurities. And controlling our hamster wheels. Everything is in our favor where if we choose it. It's all about controlling our insecurities and controlling ourselves. Balls in our court. We can be Jordan if we want to, but we gotta try. We gotta at least try. There's nothing wrong with trying at all. I'd rather try and fail than not try at all. For real. But everybody's insecure. Everybody's got hamster wheels, man. It's all about what we do with them, though. Fuck. I'm gonna lose some strength now. It's early as shit. I got this motherfucker caffeine in me right now. Yep. Time to do some sprints now. This shit's gonna suck too.